so pretty, 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 pretty.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to walk you through my updated base routine, which is perfect for anybody who's acne prone and has dry skin, or either or, whatever it may be. But I think this overall works for really anybody who loves like a juicy, hydrated, plump look. So if that's what you like and you want to know how I did this look today, keep on watching. And let's just jump right in. Today is like a super rainy, chilly day. I'm feeling so cozy in my little sweater and I just woke up from a nap. So what better time than to play with a little makeup. I'm going to get this hair out of my way. Now that I look like a fourth grader, oh my God. Pretty sure this is how I used to do my hair like when I was a kid. For primer, I'm gonna use my Refi Glow and Sculpt, which I really do need to repurchase. OMG, what's happening? And this is one of my favorite primers if you're really going for like a nice hydrated, glowy look. I mean, I can't imagine you would want to look dry, but hey, to each its own. I recently picked up this new setting spray from Morphe. This is a new version of the continuous setting mist. This is my favorite setting spray of all time. So when I saw that they came out with this one, you already know I had to try it. So I picked up the mini. This is their mini continuous prep and set mist plus, supercharged with ceramides and antioxidants. So you can use it under your makeup, set over your makeup. I used it one time before this video, sorry. And honestly, I think I might like it more than the original. To add on to the glowy look, we're gonna go in with Say. This is their Glowy Super Gel in Warm Glow, and I'm just gonna do 2 little pumps of that all over. And I feel like this also gives a little bit of a tint as well. Going to do a little color correction before we start our base. I'm going to use this e.l.f. Peach color corrector under my eyes. I'm gonna let her sit for just a couple seconds. I recently picked up this concealer from Essence. This is their Silky Blur Hydrating Longwear Concealer, and I picked up the shade 130, which is actually really close to my skin tone. So I'm just gonna go next to any acne spots so that I'm not directly touching the acne with the applicator. This is a good way to keep yourself sanitary. Now let's just go ahead and blend out that color corrector to cancel out some of these dark circles I have going on here. I've been breaking out a little bit lately. I think it's just hormones, to be honest with you, but it's really annoying to say the least. But you know what? Consider this a base routine for dry, acne-prone girlies. And then with the lightest amount of translucent powder, I'm just using my e.l.f. Halo Glow for this. You don't want to do a super heavy layer because you are going to go over top with foundation, but this is just so that the foundation doesn't move that concealer around. These are the foundations I am using today, and I'm going to use my Real Techniques foundation brush to blend this out. This is one of my favorite brushes to use. Make sure you get into your hairline so everything looks nice and even. For my contour, I'm going to use my e.l.f. Camo Liquid Bronzer and Contour. This one is in Light. And I'm just gonna put that everywhere where I just want some dimension. So my forehead, a little over here, a little over there. I love contouring my lips because I don't have super big, voluptuous lips, if you already do. Okay, I don't. So I like to put some contour there. When you're blending out your contour, drag it into your hairline. Do you see how my lip already looks like juicy and pouty? Contour your lips. I promise you, you will remember me. For liquid blush today, I'm going to use this one also from e.l.f. This is their Camo Liquid Blush in Dusty Rose. It's this really beautiful, like, neutral pink. I've used it in a couple of my other videos before. I love this blush though, it's so gorgeous. I'm just going to add a little bit of Snuggle from Painted just to brighten this up a little bit more. I'm kind of just focusing this more so on like the higher points of my cheeks and kind of bringing it in under my eye. For concealer, let's go back in with the Essence Concealer. I'm going to use a clean foundation brush and just start blending that out. Or you know what? Let's switch to a beauty blender. Yeah. To brighten, let's go in with my Dior Backstage Concealer in 0N. And just a little bit over here where I put my other concealer. I don't want it to look too white and bright, but just a little for a little extra emphasis. For a little bit more precision and control, I'm just going to use my concealer brush for this one. Don't forget to get into your little nose crease because you don't want that looking crusty. We're in the home stretch. Let's powder this face. I'm going to use first a little pressed powder. This is from MCO Beauty. This is in the shade Light. I'm just going to pick up a little bit on a powder puff. Don't forget to make sure that these under eyes are blended. Blend before you set. Powder always makes all the difference. I swear, it just completely transforms the whole look. And I'm gonna go in with Huda's Easy Bake and Cherry Blossom Cake. Honestly, I love this, but I don't like the packaging. I'll be honest, I don't love the packaging of this product. It's just very difficult because if this thing in the middle was like not there, I'd be able to grab all that extra product that falls in there a little easier, but the product is so worth it that, you know what, I'm just gonna deal with it. I'm just gonna deal with it. And then for the rest of my face, I'm just gonna set it with my e.l.f. Halo Glow in Translucent. I'm going in with my Hoola bronzer in Original. This is like my favorite bronzer ever, but if you guys have any recommendations for other really good powder bronzers, please comment your suggestions down below because I'm always looking for some new bronzers down my nose. For blush, I'm gonna use the Powder Snuggle. Over top that blush, we're gonna use my Essence blush. This is their Pure Nude Baked Blush, and this one is in the shade Shimmery Rose. This is one of my favorite blushes as well. Essence, don't sleep on Essence. They're affordable, and a lot of their products are actually really, really good. And no, this is not sponsored. I wish it was. Essence, slide into my email. I forgot to show you guys. I actually picked up the new foundation stick from Essence, but the shade is a little bit too light. I'm going to exchange it and then I'll do a little foundation review and we will see how the concealer and the foundation pair together. Now to set the face and melt all that powder in so we're not looking crusty, dusty, and cakey. I love this. I just did my eyebrows off camera, which I actually used a new brow pencil today. This one is from Morphe. It's their Nano Brow Pencil. And guys, look at how thin that point is. And then I topped it off with my Essence brow gel. This is an Essence type day. Let's go ahead and clean up this contour just to make everything look nice and snatched. And then while that's going, we're gonna just use a little bit of highlight. This is the Rare Beauty Highlight in Auxiliary, which mine is broken. So if it looks a little weird, that's why. But she still works, so we're not getting rid of it. As you can see, I have a little friend on my face. So I'm gonna highlight around it just to not further emphasize her unfortunate existence. For today's lip combo, I'm gonna use my e.l.f. Cream Glide Lip Liner in Pinky Swear. I like to slightly overline. I think I'm gonna go in with Red Delicious on top. And a little bit of Candy Coated on the center for a little extra shine. Let's dust off this bake. You know what I just realized, my dear friends, is that I set with setting spray before baking my contour. So, I have kind of like a little line there. That's fine. Make sure you leave setting spray for the very end. I don't know what I did there, why I did that, but you know what? We do things in life and sometimes we don't really know why. I think I was able to kind of fix it using some of my pressed powder, so we're good. I'm gonna go do my eyes off camera. I'll come back when I have everything done and complete. So I went ahead and did my eyes off camera just to pull the whole look together, and honestly I love how it came out. I did skip on lashes today because I'm just not really feeling in the mood for lashes. Some days you want them, some days you don't, and today I'm really not feeling it, but I don't care. I love how it looks even with just some mascara. Chef's kiss. This brings us to the end of today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching and tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed today's base routine tutorial for us dry skin, acne prone girlies. And I hope that you guys learned something and will apply some of these tips and tricks to your own makeup routine. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss out on future videos, and hit that bell notification button so that you get notified every time I post a video. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.